Drusu Suleiman, I welcome you. You are welcome on board. You are welcome to this evening live session. As you can see, I found myself. You all know this where this place is called. The herbs are always for the healing of the nation, and since the herbs are for the healing of the nation, we always try our possible best, irrespective of wherever the herb is, whether in a cemetery like this, we will devour or we will defile all us to go and then get it and then bring it to you at your own doorsteps. So the little help you can do for us is to always share the video and then recommend the videos to others, and then tell others that Secrets of Health is doing some things and very, very important. Today I am going to introduce you to this powerful plant. This is fertility plant or fertility, tree. Yes, it is fertility tree. In this world, if you are looking for any plant which is capable of making both men and women fertile, if you are looking for a seed of the womb as couples, whether male or female, if you bypass this tree you can see on your screen, unfortunately you have lost big time, because this plant, God created it purposely for fertility. That is its physical benefit. It has one of the most powerful spiritual benefit. Let me tell you a little history about this particular plant way before I even tell you the name. This plant is so unique in the sense that you can mostly, I'm not saying always, you can mostly find it in the cemeteries. Yes, that is how powerful nature is. You can mostly find it near cemeteries. So does it have a linkage? Does it have a correspondent? Cemeteries are places where people who have visited or who have answered the call of their maker are normally laid to rest, are normally laid there. But surprisingly, the very herb, the very plant which increase procreation, which can make people to become fertile and give birth more, are mostly found in the cemetery. This is Secrets of Health. So Secrets of Health, we only reveal secrets, hidden secrets to you. Look at the scenario. It is a plant which is mostly, I'm not saying always, mostly found near cemeteries where people who have answered the call of their maker are put to rest. And this same plant is commonly found, or is mostly found here. And then surprisingly, this very plant I am speaking to you, this is the plant, in case you've just joined, this is the plant I'm speaking to you about. This very plant, on the other hand, helps in what? In increasing population, meaning it is very good for fertility. So if couples are who are in need of child, or to increase the womb, or to have the seed of the womb, this plant, especially the back, this place, especially this area, you see this part, yes, very, very, very powerful, very, very, very powerful. Now someone will say, so when you look at this cemetery, I can count about, about 3, plant or 3 of this tree here, and it is growing virtually everywhere. I can even take you to a tour. So this is 1, this is 2. So this is 1, this is 2. Come and let me show you 1. You see this one. This is another plant. This one is a newly, it is now growing. You can see it is now growing, and then you can see another one, standing here. You can see, check it out. You can see another one standing here. Yes. Don't play with nature. Don't play with God. God is so wonderful. That's the power of nature. So about 3 for now, and then when you come this way, so we are entering into the cemetery. Yes. So this is the cemetery. This is the mini cemetery. You see, this is another, this is one of the plants. You can see this is it. You can see this is it. You can see another one here. This is just, you can just get them inside the cemetery, deep heart of the cemetery. You can see this is it. Check it out. Check it out. You can see people's tomb here, and then you can see down there people are having their rest. Yes, you can see another one is here. You see, they are here plenty. Look at them. Check it out. Check it out. Yes, this plant is called Newboldia lava or Newboldia levis. It is popularly known here in Ghana as susumasa or susurumansa. Yes, susumasa or susurumansa. Now that I have given you the name susumasa or Newboldia levis, you probably will know, or you probably get where I am heading towards. This plant, I can tell you on authority that physically it is one of the most powerful plants for fertility. You can see this is another one. Check it out. This is another one. So this one is growing to be the tallest, like this, like you can see, like this one. So this is how they all started. So it grows to be very tall like this, as you can see on your screen, and then this is how it begins. It begins, look at it, look at the root. See, so this one, in many years to come, check it out, this one. So many years to come, it is going to be very tall and giant, like this one, like these two, like these two. Check it out, check them out, like these two. You see, very tall for that matter. So when you come to this cemetery, you are going to get them here plenty. Now let me also tell you one significant or one unique thing about this plant. The leaflet, the leaflet comes in odd numbers. Most of the leaflet of this plant comes in odd numbers, meaning some start 1, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 is an odd number. Check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is an odd number. You can also see this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see another odd number. And this one comes in 3. This one, just check it out. Only 3. 1, 2, 3. And then this one too, another leaflet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can see this is 3 leaflet. Check it out. So some have 7 leaflet, others have 5 leaflet, others too have 9 leaflet, and so on and so forth. So let me pick one. Okay, let me leave it there. So you can see this one. Let's count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this one will give you 9 leaflet. This one will give you 9 leaflet, and all these odd numbers or all these leaflet has their significance. Now I am not going to teach you or tell you anything about the leaflet yet, because the leaflet has everything to do with its spiritual aspect. Now, this very plant, in fact, let me go to the other side. This very plant I am speaking to you about, aside its physical benefit, which is capable of making you, or which is capable of making both men and women very fertile when it comes to fertility. That is why even in English it is called fertility plant. This one, if you like, you can Google. This is it. Check it out. If you like, you can Google fertility plant, and let us count the what? Let us count the leaflet. So this one will give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this one is also 9 leaflet. This one is 9 leaflet. Now, as I was saying, when it comes to its physical aspect, this one is one of the most powerful plant, which is going to which is very effective in the treatment of fertility issues, especially the leaves, and then the trenches, like you can see, the leaf and the trenches. Now, when you come to its spiritual aspect, it is a top notch. When it comes to its spiritual aspect, it is a top notch. Very, very, very powerful. This one, very, 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 very powerful. Very, very powerful. And it is so sensitive to the extent that the other time I was telling you that I am not going to teach it here publicly, because its spiritual aspect or its spiritual benefit is more sensitive. If I teach it here, most people will doubt. One, most people will doubt. Two, most people who don't know anything about the spiritual aspect of herbs will see it as weird. This plant, as you can see, it is just a plant. One different, or one thing a lot of people must differentiate between herbs and their spirituality is that this herb, as you can see, if I tell you what it does spiritually, you will clap. This plant is what most pastors, most malams, most fetish priests normally use, because it is very strong, and they have demonized this plant. And the reason why they have demonized this plant is because of how strong it is spiritually. And people still don't can't differentiate between the spiritual aspect of a plant and the plant itself. When we say a plant has a spiritual benefit, we are not saying that you should go and be worshipping the plant. Never. Me, I'm a Muslim, and in Islam we have something we call Tawheed. Tawheed means the act of worshipping one God, which is only the Creator, only God Almighty. And you are not under any circumstance as a Muslim to worship any deity aside Almighty God. So when we say a herb or a leaf or a plant has a spiritual benefit, what we are trying to say here is that God has already installed that energy. It is an energy. It is not a power. It is an energy. God has already installed the energy in the plant. So when you go for the plant, you don't need to do any special recitation. You don't need to perform any special, ritual. You don't need to do that, because already God has already done everything on it. All you need to do is to get the knowledge, is to be knowledgeable about the plant and what it does. The moment you are able to get that knowledge, You can go and pluck it without, performing any rituals on it, without, saying any special words on it. Bring it home, prepare it, and start using it. You don't speak to the plant. As we can see, this is the plant. As you can see, it is a plant. So under no circumstance should you come to this plant and begin to speak to the plant. When you do that, you have a missed call, or you will have a very, big missed call from God. It means you are trying to, idolize the plant. You are trying to worship the plant. So I vehemently disagree with people who will tell you that when you are going for, or when you are going to pick a plant or pick a herb, you need to do this, you need to do that. Some will even say that you need to go naked. Some will say that you need to put some coins under the tree. Some will say that you need to go and pick it, with your, at your back. Don't face the plant as you go. Go with your back, and then when you are going, out, or when you are moving out from the plant, you don't need to look back. All these, informations I would say are all gimmick. They are all herbal gymnastic, which those people would like to confuse you in order for you not to get the secret. I hope you understand. I hope you are following me. So under no circumstance should you, idolize, a plant or a tree. This tree, as you can see, this is Sumasa, one of the most powerful spiritual herb God has ever created and given to us, not only for our physical, benefit, but for our spiritual benefit. Like I said, if I should tell you the spiritual aspect of this plant, you will wow. It is very, very powerful. Last week, I came out and giving about 10 people, opportunity to come visit me in Kumasi here. I will bring them here and teach them the spiritual benefit of this plant. All the 10 people I called, all of them declined. All of them declined in the sense that they are saying that they are not here in Kumasi, and for that matter, they cannot come. You understand? Something that you come and learn and become knowledgeable. If you like, you can even make, something out from it, and you can help your entire generation, help your people, help yourself. The person is saying that he cannot pick a car and come to Kumasi to come and learn this for free. So I decided to say, okay, if that is the case, I am not either going to say it publicly, because if I do teach about this plant, about its spiritual benefit, most people will not understand me. That is why I am using this opportunity to tell you that when we talk of spiritual aspect of a particular plant, we are not in any way idolizing the plant. It is because some people who have already done it, are making it look as if when you do that, you are idolizing the plant. I have already told you time without number that God has already installed the power in it already. It is a creation. It is a creation of God. God created this plant. Okay, this plant, God created it. And this plant, for instance, I had wanted to even tell you the testimonies. I have shown it to one or two people so far. Yes, I have shown the direction of how to use it to one or two people. I swear, I can tell you on authority that they've all came out with their testimonies, what they saw. What they saw. This plant, we have something we call monitoring spirit. I will not speak much, because I have already told you that not everything about herbal spirituality that should be said here publicly. Some people will not understand. some people will not understand. Some people will not understand. Kwame Dumaka, good evening, Mr. Aziz. Thank you for coming to our houses this evening. Thank you very much, my friend Kwame Dumaka. Some people will not understand. Last week I came here and then told people who are interested to come here, because as for this plant, I am ready to teach it, but I will not teach it here. I'm ready to teach whoever is ready to at least 10 people. A lot of people commented under that video. They are interested, left their number. 2-3 days ago, I sat down, picked, selected few of them, about 10 of them, called all of them. None of them said they can come. No, they all said that. I called one guy. He was speaking from, I think, Volta region. He said he can't come. I called one lady, in Accra. She says he can't come. Another guy, I think in Bolga, he can't come. And unfortunately, I live in Kumasi, but none of the numbers I picked are from Kumasi. So I will say, hey, where are my Kumasi people? But I told myself that, look, I had wanted to do this for free. But I think people don't like free things. Yes, that is what I have observed so far. People don't like things that comes for free. People always want to pay before they get it. Okay, so that is that. Amina Yusuf, please, I want to know your place at Kumasi. My office is at Sepetimpum. Right now, I'm in Sepetimpum. Yes, I'm in Sepetimpum. Yes, very, very powerful. This plant, if any plant has a spiritual benefit more than this, let the person come. Yes, herbs have spiritual benefit. Mostly various herbs have spiritual benefit. But if any herb has powerful spiritual benefit than this, let the person come and challenge. Daniel Amachi, when you are, even those here in Ghana, they are refusing to come. What of those in the diaspora? You understand? So please, I'm here to just tell you the physical aspect of this. If you are coupled to bring my my lecture, this short video to an end, what I want you to understand is that this is Newboldia lavis plant. Newboldia lavis plant. Here in Ghana, it is called susumasa or susurumansa, and in English, it is called fertility plant. Yes, fertility plant. If you like, go and Google to all the search engines. Go and search it in all the search engines. Fertility plant. They will bring you this plant. It is called fertility plant, and it goes with its name, fertility. Very, very powerful when it comes to fertility. Okay, very, very powerful when it comes to fertility. And let me teach you how to do it. You see this part of the plant. You see this part of the plant. This here. So when you come, you pick, this part. So let me take you to the other end, where I will tell you, or I will show you. You see, so you can see this is another one. So this is some. This, you see. So some people just came, and then so you come and fetch the back of the tree, and fetch as many as you can. You can dry it up and then start boiling it. Okay, you boil it, and then you start drinking it. Okay, boil it and start drinking it. Both the man and the woman can take it. This is a fertility plant. Very, very, very powerful. Just be boiling the trench, the back. You can mix it if you want to make it very powerful. You can mix it with the leaves, with it leaves, and then you start boiling it. If you like, you don't add anything, but if you like, you can add little ginger or little cloves to it, and then start boiling it. The back, you take the back of the plant. This is Newboldia lavis, Newboldia lavis plant, or fertility plant. Here in Ghana, it is called susumansa or susumasa. Susumasa. It grows to be one of the tallest, plant. You can see. Check from the down. This is the root, going all the way to the up there, like this. Yes. What is the name of the plant? It is called susumasa. Susumasa or fertility plant. It is one of the most powerful plants which has a lot of spiritual benefits. So when we say that a certain plant has spiritual benefit, we are not in any way trying to say, because I know the new Muslims and Christians who say, hey doctor, what are you saying? No. Yes, I know about the oneness of God. You cannot preach oneness of God. I know the implications and then the consequence of worshiping anything other than God. I know it more than you. So before you start criticizing me, you have to be very careful. If you don't know, then if you don't have the knowledge of something, and for the first time you hear somebody saying it, before you challenge such a person, make sure you get close to the person. Ask the person, doctor, you said this plant is having spiritual benefit. Can you explain further to us? Then you hear the person's explanation. The thing that there is a thin line between a plant being a spiritual plant and then the worshiping the plant. This plant, as I was saying, any plant we say that it has a spiritual benefit, it means God has already installed it right from the creation, right from the beginning. And in such herbs, such plants, when you go fetch them, you don't need a special recitation to pick them. You don't need any special time to prepare them. You don't need any special rituals. No. When you begin to do special recitation, then you are going off the line. That is where you can be idolizing the plant. And when you go fetch the plant too, don't put any coin. Don't talk to the plant. Plants are not to be talked to. If you come to this plant, for instance, and you start speaking to the plant, what are you trying to say? You don't speak to plant. This plant, as you can see, is already having the power, is already possessing the power, and the power is being installed in it by God already, right from the beginning of creation. So you don't need to do anything extra. God has already prepared it for you. It is like you as a husband going home to meet your wife, preparing or have prepared your delicious meal, your favorite meal for you. All you need to do is to just wash your hands and sit down and eat and fill your stomach. That's all, nothing else. You don't need to prepare it right from the beginning again. Your wife have already done it for you. That is exactly what God has done it for us. This one, God has already installed all the powers in it. All you need to do is to just pick them, prepare them, and use it, and see how powerful nature is. That's all. That's all. I can't people who say, "Ope we are on peden." I can't people who say, "Ope we are on peden." Assalamu alaikum, my brother. Yes, Hajia Kenny. Wa alaikum assalam. Kwesi Asoma, I want your number. You should make arrangement for those in diaspora. Yes, for those in diaspora, I don't know how to make the arrangement though. I don't know how to make that arrangement. You see, the reason why we Africans, let me look into your eyes and tell you this. The reason why we Africans, we are lacking behind is this. You see, this thing we are speaking about. Someone is saying that, what about those in diaspora? If it were to be white people, I swear, some people will buy their plane ticket, visit Ghana, wherever I am, they will come and look for me to tap that knowledge. And it is just when you come and meet me, I will spend with you only 1 hour. More, not, in fact, within 30 minutes, I will be done with you about this plant. I will be done with you within 30 minutes. But you see, this 30 minutes or this 1 hour, somebody, the white skinned people, they will spend money, huge amount of money, pay their air ticket, visit Ghana, look for me, get the knowledge and take it out. But our own people, Ghana, somebody just 6 hours away from me, I called the person, they said that they can't come. I was disappointed. That was 2 days ago. I was highly disappointed. I said, wow. And after that 10 declined my offer, I went back to the post again, pick another 10 numbers, call them. Some didn't pick, some picked, and they also gave me the same results, the same answer. Some are saying that they can't come because of their work. Some say that they can't come. They thought I was in the city. One guy said that he thought I was in Accra. All sorts of excuses. I say, what is wrong with these people? Your brother is inviting you to come and learn this, and this one. I will never teach it here on Facebook. This one, no. This one, no. The kind of things it does spiritually, if I teach it, I can't teach it. I will teach it. No. Come and let me give it to you one-on-one. That's it. And I was saying that come, it is for free. I don't pay. In fact, one guy was trying to convince me, and in trying to let him know that, or in trying to let him, be motivated to come, I told him point blank that, look, just come. We are not taking a dime from you. All you need to do is to just buy your transportation, take care of your transportation, and when you come, you will not spend more than 1 hour. You can go back to where you came from. You say you can't come. Say wow. Say he can't come. He can't come. I don't know. Meanwhile, they are the same people who put their numbers there. So if you think you can't come, why did you put your number there and said you are interested? Human being for you. Please, doc, I want help for spiritual marriage. Zara, no problem. You can pick my number. Let me put my number there. No, go and pick my number. My number is at the distance. My number is that I won't put my number here because the pressure is too much. Go to the page bio. When you go to the page bio, my number is there. Yes, when you go to where the page information is, my number is there. You can pick it from there and then call me. Zara, okay, do that. So folks, this one I am just telling you the spiritual, the physical aspect of it. Susumasa, yes, Susumasa. You can ask any spiritual person about this plant. They will tell you that yes, this plant is very powerful. And from the beginning of the video, I already told you that it is mostly, found near cemeteries and other sacred areas, this plant. And I think I took you around, those who started with me, you saw that I took you people around to show you plenty of that plant. Thank you very much for taking time to watch this video. It is getting darker. Look at the weather. It is 6:10 here, and I'm close from work. It is time for me to also go home and then take my rest. I have been working since dawn, since morning all the way to this day. So the body will have to rest for another day. So this is my last video of the day. So thank you all for coming. I appreciate all of you. Tomorrow, God willing, I will come and then give a special thanks giving. I'll do a special thanksgiving to you. Today the man called me and he was very, very happy. You people have shown him love. You people have shown him in fact, you people have made me proud. Tomorrow I will bring the man live and I will let he himself thank you, pray for you, because and then if possible we are going to announce the total amount you people have able to send to him, even though it is not much, but we appreciate every little thing you people will be doing, you know, for us. So we appreciate that. So far the money which has, you know, gone to him, I've looked into the receipt of all the transactions. So we are going to, you know, total everything up tomorrow, and I'll come live with him and then thank you, give you a special Thanksgiving. Okay, yes, give you a special Thanksgiving. So expect that video come tomorrow. I thank all of you for making, you know, this page one of the best, and I thank you for the support and all that. Without wasting much time, let's meet tomorrow, and thank you very much. Have a good night, have a good evening, and have a good afternoon, depending on wherever you are watching me from. And until I see you again tomorrow, take good care of yourself. Bye bye.